Did you know that less than 2% of speaking characters in film are played by actors with disabilities? Yet some of the most memorable roles in cinema history have been portrayed by individuals with unique physical characteristics. From a 311 Emmy winner to a 6'3" contortionist, these are the actors who break every Hollywood mold. Schlitzie. Born in the Bronx, New York, in 1901, Schlitzie Surtees entered the world with microcephaly, a neurodevelopmental disorder characterized by an unusually small head and brain. Standing at 4 feet tall, Schlitzie possessed a distinctive appearance that would later define his career. In the 1920s, Schlitzie found his way into the world of circus sideshows. Billed as Schlitzie the Pinhead, he became a staple attraction in circuses across the United States. His unique appearance and childlike demeanor drew crowds, but also raised questions about the ethics of such exhibitions. 1932 marked a turning point in Schlitzie's life. Todd Browning, a filmmaker known for his work in the horror genre, cast Schlitzie in the controversial film Freaks. The movie, which featured real carnival performers, shocked audiences with its depiction of sideshow life. Schlitzie's role, though small, left a lasting impression on viewers and film historians alike. Despite his fame, Schlitzie's legal status remained complicated. Unable to care for himself, he was often under the guardianship of various performers and managers. In the 1950s, sword swallower Bill Unks became Schlitzie's legal guardian, treating him with unusual kindness for the era. Schlitzie continued performing well into his 60s. His final years were spent in Los Angeles, where he enjoyed simple pleasures like feeding pigeons in MacArthur Park. On September 24, 1971, Schlitzie passed away at Fountain View Convalescent Home. His grave remained unmarked until 2009, when fans and fellow performers raised funds for a proper headstone. Hervé Villechaize. Hervé Jean-Pierre Villechaize entered the world on April 23, 1943 in Paris, France. Born with proportionate dwarfism, Villechaize stood at 3 feet 11 inches tall. His condition stemmed from an endocrine disorder likely due to his English mother's exposure to mustard gas during World War I. Villechaize's early life was marked by struggle. He underwent painful treatments in an attempt to increase his height, all of which proved unsuccessful. At 18, he moved to the United States, determined to pursue an acting career despite his limited English. The early 1970s saw Villechaize taking on small roles in films. His breakthrough came in 1974 when he was cast as Nick Nack in the James Bond film The Man with the Golden Gun. The movie grossed $97.6 million worldwide, bringing Villechaize international attention. 1977 marked the beginning of Villechaize's most famous role. Cast as Tattoo in the TV series Fantasy Island, he became known for the catchphrase, "The plane, the plane." At the height of the show's popularity, Villechaize was earning $25,000 per episode. Despite his success, Villechaize faced personal demons. He struggled with depression and alcohol abuse. In 1983, he was fired from Fantasy Island after demanding a salary equal to that of his co-star Ricardo Montalban. Villechaize's later years were marked by health issues and financial struggles. On September 4, 1993, at the age of 50, he ended his life at his North Hollywood home. In a note, he cited chronic pain as the reason for his decision. Doug Jones. Born on May 24, 1960 in Indianapolis, Indiana, Doug Jones entered the world with a physique that would define his career. Standing at 6 feet 3 inches with a lean, flexible frame, Jones possessed natural attributes that would make him perfect for creature roles. Jones's journey into acting began at Ball State University, where he honed his mime and contortionist skills. These abilities, combined with his unique physique, set him apart in the competitive world of Hollywood. The 1990s saw Jones taking on small roles in various films and TV shows. His breakthrough came in 1997 when he was cast as the lead gentleman in the Hush episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This silent role showcased Jones's ability to convey emotion through movement and expression alone. 2004 marked the beginning of Jones's collaboration with director Guillermo del Toro. cast as Abe Sapien in Hellboy, Jones brought life to the aquatic empath through his graceful movements. The film grossed $99.3 million worldwide and led to a sequel where Jones reprised his role. Jones's most acclaimed performance came in 2006 with Del Toro's Pan's Labyrinth. His dual roles as the Faun and the Pale Man required hours in the makeup chair and physically demanding performances. The film won 3 Academy Awards and solidified Jones's status as a master of prosthetic acting. In recent years, Jones has continued to take on challenging creature roles. His portrayal of the amphibian man in The Shape of Water, 2017, earned critical acclaim. The film won 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, bringing Jones's work to an even wider audience. Thom Yorke. He entered the world on October 7, 1968 in Wellingborough, England. Born with a paralyzed left eye, Thomas Edward Yorke underwent 5 eye operations by age 6. These early experiences would shape not only his distinctive appearance but also his artistic vision. Yorke's musical journey began in his teens, when he formed a band with schoolmates at Abingdon School. This group would eventually evolve into Radiohead. Despite his visual impairment, Yorke's charismatic stage presence and unique voice quickly set him apart in the music scene. In 1993, Radiohead released their debut album Pablo Honey, featuring the hit single Creep. The song's raw emotion and Yorke's vulnerable vocals resonated with audiences worldwide. The album sold over 3 million copies globally, launching Radiohead's career. Yorke's musical success continued throughout the 1990s and 2000s. Radiohead's albums consistently topped charts and received critical acclaim. OK Computer, 1997, sold over 7 million copies worldwide and is often cited as one of the greatest albums of all time. While primarily known for his music, Yorke surprised fans and critics alike with his acting debut in 2018. He composed the score for Luca Guadagnino's remake of Suspiria and also appeared in the film in a cameo role. This marked Yorke's first significant venture into the world of cinema. Yorke's performance in Suspiria, while brief, showcased his ability to translate his haunting musical presence to the screen. His character, credited as a melancholic puppet, appeared in a dreamlike sequence perfectly complementing the film's eerie atmosphere. Peter Dinklage. He was born on June 11, 1969, in Morristown, New Jersey. Peter Hayden Dinklage was born with achondroplasia, a form of dwarfism that results in short limbs. Standing at 4 feet 5 inches tall, Dinklage's condition would shape both his personal life and his career in unexpected ways. Dinklage's acting journey began at Bennington College, where he appeared in numerous productions. After graduation, he struggled to find roles that weren't stereotypical or demeaning. Dinklage often turned down parts that required him to play elves or leprechauns, holding out for more substantial roles. In 2003, Dinklage's patience paid off with his breakout role in The Station Agent. The film, made on a budget of just $500,000, grossed $8.7 million worldwide and earned Dinklage critical acclaim. His portrayal of Finbar McBride, a man who seeks solitude in an abandoned train station, proved that actors with dwarfism could lead complex, dramatic roles. Despite this success, Dinklage continued to face typecasting. He took on a variety of roles in films like Elf, 2003, and Death at a Funeral, 2007, always striving to bring depth to his characters regardless of their screen time. Dinklage's career reached new heights in 2011 when he was cast as Tyrion Lannister in HBO's Game of Thrones. Over the course of 8 seasons, Dinklage appeared in 67 episodes, winning 4 Emmy Awards for his performance. The show's massive success, with the final season averaging 44.2 million viewers per episode, catapulted Dinklage to global stardom. Post-Game of Thrones, Dinklage has continued to take on challenging roles. He played Cyrano de Bergerac in the 2021 musical film Cyrano, a part traditionally played by actors of average height. The film showcased Dinklage's singing abilities and further demonstrated his range as an actor. Throughout his career, Dinklage has been an outspoken advocate for actors with dwarfism. In a 2012 interview, he stated, "I don't want to be the next anyone. I want to be the first Peter Dinklage." Warwick Davis. He entered the world on February 3, 1970, in Surrey, England. Born with spondyloepiphyseal dysplasia congenita, SED, a rare form of dwarfism, Warwick Ashley Davis stood at 3 feet 6 inches tall as an adult. This genetic condition would shape not only his physical appearance but also his extraordinary career in the film industry. Davis's entry into acting came purely by chance. In 1981, his grandmother heard a radio announcement calling for people under 4 feet tall to audition for Return of the Jedi. At just 11 years old, Davis landed the role of Wicket the Ewok, a character that would become a fan favorite in the Star Wars universe. Following his Star Wars debut, Davis's career took off in unexpected directions. In 1988, at age 17, he landed the titular role in the dark fantasy film Willow. Despite mixed reviews, the film grossed $137.6 million worldwide and became a cult classic. Davis's performance as the reluctant hero Willow Ufgood showcased his ability to carry a major Hollywood production. Throughout the 1990s, Davis took on a variety of roles that challenged the typical portrayals of little people in cinema. He starred in the horror comedy franchise Leprechaun, appearing in 6 films between 1993 and 2000. While critically panned, the series gained a cult following and grossed over $80 million collectively. Davis's career reached new heights when he joined the Harry Potter franchise. He played multiple roles across all 8 films, most notably Professor Phileas Flitwick and the Goblin Griphook. The series' massive success, with a total box office of $7.7 billion, brought Davis's talents to a global audience. In 2011, Davis co-created and starred in the mockumentary series Life's Too Short. The show, which ran for 2 seasons, offered a fictionalized account of Davis's life as a little person in show business. It tackled issues of discrimination and typecasting with humor and candor. Throughout his career, Davis has been an advocate for actors with dwarfism. He founded the Reduced Height Theater Company in 2014, creating opportunities for short actors in classic plays. In a 2015 interview, Davis stated, "I want to see short actors playing characters that would be open to any actor to play, not just someone who's short." Fairuza Balk. She was born on May 21, 1974, in Point Reyes, California, as Fairuza Alejandra Feldhaus. Her unique name, meaning turquoise in Persian, hinted at the unconventional path her life would take. Raised in a family with ties to the arts and mysticism, Balk's upbringing was far from ordinary. Balk's acting career began early. At age 9, she beat out 1 on 200 other girls to land the starring role in Disney's Return to Oz, 1985. The film, while initially unsuccessful at the box office, grossing only $11.1 million against a $28 million budget, later gained cult status. Throughout her teens, Balk took on various roles, showcasing her versatility. She appeared in the gritty drama Gas Food Lodging, 1992, and the quirky comedy Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead, 1995. These performances hinted at the darker, more complex roles to come. 1996 marked a turning point in Balk's career with her role as Nancy Downs in The Craft. The film, about a coven of teenage witches, grossed $55.6 million worldwide and became a cult classic. Balk's intense portrayal of Nancy cemented her status as a 90s icon. Balk's commitment to her role in The Craft extended beyond the screen. She purchased an occult shop in Los Angeles, fueling rumors about her real-life involvement in witchcraft. In a 2017 interview, Balk clarified, "I am not a witch. I don't have magical powers." Following The Craft, Balk continued to take on challenging roles. She appeared in American History X, 1998, and Almost Famous, 2000, demonstrating her range as an actress. Despite her success, Balk has maintained a relatively low profile in recent years, choosing projects carefully and focusing on her art and music. Javier Botet. Born on July 30, 1977, in Ciudad Real, Spain. From birth, Javier Botet Franco faced unique physical challenges, due to Marfan syndrome, a genetic disorder affecting connective tissue. This condition resulted in an extremely tall, thin frame and unusually long, flexible limbs. Growing up, Botet's height reached 6'6", and he weighed only 120 pounds. These distinctive physical traits, initially a source of insecurity, would later become his greatest asset in the film industry. Botet's journey into acting began in his early 20s. He started by creating short films, using his unique physique to portray bizarre and otherworldly characters. His talent for physical performance and creature movement quickly caught the attention of Spanish filmmakers. In 2007, Botet landed his first major role in the Spanish horror film Hervé. His portrayal of Niña Medeiros, a terrifying infected woman, showcased his ability to bring inhuman characters to life. The film's success led to multiple sequels, with Botet reprising his role. Hollywood took notice of Botet's talent in 2013 when he was cast as the title character in Mama. The film, produced by Guillermo del Toro, grossed $146 million worldwide. Botet's performance as the ghostly Mama demonstrated his ability to convey emotion through movement, even under heavy prosthetics. Following Mama, Botet's career in Hollywood horror films skyrocketed. He portrayed the Crooked Man in The Conjuring 2, 2016, The Leper in It, 2017, and Keyface in Insidious, The Last Key, 2018. Each role further cemented his status as the go-to actor for nightmarish creatures. Despite his success in horror, Botet has expressed a desire to break typecasting. In a 2018 interview, he stated, "I love horror movies, but I'd like to do more kinds of movies. I can play many characters that aren't monsters." Anya Taylor-Joy. She was born on April 16, 1996 in Miami, Florida. From birth, Anya Josephine Marie Taylor-Joy possessed unique features that would later captivate audiences worldwide. Her large, wide-set eyes and ethereal appearance set her apart in an industry often fixated on conventional beauty standards. Taylor-Joy's early years were marked by frequent moves. She spent her childhood between Argentina and England, an experience that she credits for her ability to adapt to different environments, a skill that would serve her well in her future acting career. At age 16, Taylor-Joy was scouted as a model while walking her dog in London. This chance encounter led to her first acting audition for the role of Thomasin in Robert Eggers' The Witch, 2015. Despite having no prior acting experience, Taylor-Joy landed the part, marking the beginning of her rapid rise in Hollywood. The Witch premiered at the 2015 Sundance Film Festival to critical acclaim. Made on a budget of $4 million, the film grossed $40 million worldwide. Taylor-Joy's haunting performance as a Puritan teenager accused of witchcraft caught the attention of both critics and audiences. Following her breakthrough, Taylor-Joy took on a series of challenging roles that showcased her versatility. She starred in the psychological thriller Split, 2016, and its sequel Glass, 2019, which collectively grossed over $500 million worldwide. In 2020, Taylor-Joy's career reached new heights with her portrayal of chess prodigy Beth Harmon in the Netflix miniseries The Queen's Gambit. The show became Netflix's most-watched scripted miniseries, with 62 million households watching in its first 28 days. Taylor-Joy's performance earned her a Golden Globe and a Screen Actors Guild Award. Throughout her career, Taylor-Joy has embraced her unique appearance. In a 2021 interview, she stated, "I have never, and I don't think I will ever think of myself as beautiful. I don't think I'm beautiful enough to be in films. I just think I'm weird-looking." Despite her self-perception, Taylor-Joy's distinctive look has become her trademark. She has fronted campaigns for major fashion brands and graced numerous magazine covers. Maisie Williams. Margaret Constance Williams was born on April 15, 1997, in Bristol, England. From an early age, Williams, who prefers to go by Maisie, stood out with her distinctive features, including prominently arched eyebrows and an unconventional beauty that would later challenge Hollywood norms. Williams's entry into acting came unexpectedly. At age 12, she auditioned for the role of Arya Stark in HBO's Game of Thrones. Despite having no prior professional acting experience, Out of 300 actresses across England, Williams landed the part, a decision that would change her life dramatically. Game of Thrones premiered in 2011, with Williams' portrayal of Arya quickly becoming a fan favorite. Over the show's 8 seasons, Williams appeared in 59 episodes, growing up on screen and honing her craft. The series finale in 2019 drew 19.3 million viewers, cementing its place in television history. Throughout her time on Game of Thrones, Williams faced challenges related to her appearance. Standing at 5'1", she often wore shoes with height-adding soles during filming. In a 2019 interview, Williams revealed, "I had to wear a strap across my chest to flatten any growth that had started." Post-Game of Thrones, Williams has actively worked to challenge typecasting. She took on diverse roles, including Ron Sinclair in the superhero film The New Mutants 2020 and punk icon Jordan in the miniseries Pistol 2022. These parts showcased her versatility beyond the warrior character that made her famous. Williams has also become an advocate for body positivity in Hollywood. She's been open about her struggles with self-image, particularly during her formative years on a globally watched show. In 2021, she stated, "I'd rather be authentic and comfortable in my skin than try to fit a certain mold." In recent years, Williams has expanded her creativity beyond acting. She co-founded Daisy, a social media platform aimed at helping young creatives collaborate on projects. The app gained 100,000 users within its first 11 days, demonstrating Williams's influence beyond the screen.